Happy Pride Month, everybody! In honor of this most auspicious day, I have decided to start a new series that I'll hopefully be updating somewhat regularly, discussing LGBTQ characters in media, mostly comics. Today, I figured I'd take the chance to talk about one of my favorite characters, Yelena Belova, aka Black Widow, aka White Widow, aka my favorite emotionally repressed blonde badass. And considering how awesome the recent Thunderbolts movie was, I just need to rant about her for a bit. Don't worry, no spoilers in this video. So why am I featuring Yelena in my new Pride series, you ask? Well, because Widow here is the first canonically Arrow-Ace Marvel Comics character, and as a fellow Arrow-Ace myself, it's really nice to get to see myself reflected in one of my favorite franchises. She's one of the extremely small number of characters in general confirmed to be Arrow-Ace or even just asexual, and it makes me so happy that she's been getting more attention as of late. So let's talk about it. Yelena was confirmed to be asexual by writer Devin Grayson in an interview where she said Yelena was more likely to be asexual than follow Natasha's romantic path. There is also a comic in which, when asked if she was a lesbian, Yelena responds by saying she's not anything. Now, I know there are some debates regarding her sexuality, especially with her portrayal in the MCU bringing more attention to her character. One of the things that several people have said is that she's only been confirmed to be asexual and still can have possible romantic interests. However, I don't necessarily see it that way. Yes, Devin Grayson only ever used the word asexual when describing her, which many take as proof that she's not really aromantic, but to me, this rings more as a misunderstanding of the term. The quote specifically mentions romance, indicating she's not interested in that either. It's also extremely likely that Devin Grayson simply lumped aromantic in with asexual without knowing the difference. It's also important to note that in the comic specifically, when asked about her sexuality, she says that she's not anything. This, to me, clearly indicates an attempt by the writers to convey her lack of interest in romantic or sexual relations. So to wrap it up, Yelena is the first canonically asexual Marvel character, and it's very likely and heavily implied that she's the first canonically aromantic one too, though phrasing from the original writer has led to discourse over whether or not that's true. For me, however, she's the first comic book character I got to have reflect my experiences, and she will always be important to me for that reason.